Hello and welcome to this online presentation where I show you how to turn 100k to 1.5 million naira in a month with mini importation business. I'm going to be showing you the same step-by-step insider guide that have enabled my students in the country, in and around the country, outside the country, to be able to set up a 5, 6, 7 figure business around mini importation business. You're going to be using the same strategy, the same step-by-step instructions. And I'll be showing you all that right on this online presentation. Your host today is no other person but Pat Ogidi. All right, with time, you get to know why Pat Ogidi is qualified or not, to teach you this mini importation business. All right, and in this presentation today, I have just two goals. One of them is to demystify everything you think you know about mini importation business, but haven't been able to make you the kind of profits you want, but haven't been able to help you build the kind of business you want. I'm going to be demystifying that and showing you why you failed, why you're not making the kind of money you're making. That's one. Then two, I'm going to be sharing with you a killer strategy that enables you set up your business in almost autopilot so that you do other things while your business runs itself. All right? Right now, there are just few of my inner circle students using this strategy. I'm going to be sharing this strategy with you so you can start using that. And not just in mini importation business, you can use that to sell anything your craft, anything that is sellable, anything you need to sell is 85%, more than 85% automated. You set it up all once and it runs itself, literally speaking. So these are my goal for you in this training. And for these reasons, you can't just get these nuggets if you do not stay to the end, right? If you do not stay to the end, it will be difficult getting to know why you failed in your mini importation business effort before, and why the new strategy that can enable you automate everything so you have more time for yourself, give more time to your family while selling more with less effort. All right. So if you stay to the end, I'm going to be helping you solve 3 problems. One, the first problem there is the problem of sourcing, how to source. Because if you source from like them, if you source, out there, just normal how everybody is sourcing out there, you'd spend more and that would affect your profit margin at the end of the day. That's one. Two, I'm going to be helping you with the issue of returns, with the issue of delivery. And then I'm going to also be sharing with you the issue, a very powerful tip that would enable you sell more. Yeah. Okay. So, right now I know what you may be wondering. Why is this presentation different? I mean, you've been to lots of presentation. What makes this very presentation different? Well, I'll just give you a couple of reasons. The first is that you are hearing from the pioneer of mini importation business in Nigeria. Some persons have actually argued that I am the pioneer of mini importation business in Africa. All right. But let's just keep it Nigeria for now. Most people refer to me as the grand commander of mini importation business in Nigeria. No, it's not a name I just woke up like the gurus out there and assume. No, it is a name the movers and shakers of the industry bestowed on me. On the screen now is a picture, a Facebook screenshot from Ronald Ikenna-Nzimora. Ronald Ikenna-Nzimora is a very powerful copywriter. I call him the best copywriter in Africa, who charges 8 figures to write copies. Now that's if he agrees to write for you. Okay. I think he was the first person to coin that name, the Grand Commander of Mini Importation niche in Nigeria. Then he was followed by other movers and shakers in the industry. Olaide Alim is 7-8 figure e-com guru as well. Okay. That's one of the reasons. Then two, I was awarded the Internet Market of the Year, and that award hasn't held since then. All right. The news was everywhere: Silverbird, TVC channels, Twitter, everywhere. All right. On the screen, the guy there is Alan Court, a multi-million naira internet entrepreneur. He came all the way from the US for that award. Just sincerely was awarded the Internet Marketer of the Year, organized by the American Internet Business School in conjunction with Afrinet Solution in what they call the .com Awards. Okay. And I've been in this business coaching people, and I've coached over 50,000 persons directly. When I say directly, not people learning from people I've taught. I'm talking about people who have learned from me directly. And the 50,000 number is just to keep it very low, because In my autoresponder, which you can see the screenshot on your screen, I have over 180,000 persons who have willingly subscribed to hear from me and learn this mini importation business from me. All right. So if I say I've coached up to 50,000 persons, that's actually to keep the number very low. There should be more than that. I mean, people who have attended at one time or the other, attended my trainings, my series of online coachings and all that. People from within around the country and nationals of other countries, right? Yeah. When I was holding trainings, yeah, I slowed down with physical trainings and I switched to webinars and online presentations like this. When I was holding, this is what my hall used to look like. And sorry, this is not a free training, right? This is a fully paid training. We had over 400 persons in this same hall, all of them learning a mini importation business. Okay. Yeah, this is a series of trainings we've had before now. And above all, one of the reasons I think you should pay attention to everything I teach you today is the fact that I am a family man, right? I've got a wife and then two gorgeous daughters. I prefer to put it that I have 3 wives. All right. Okay. Now the question is, why are you called the Grand Commander of mini importation business? Am I called the Grand Commander of mini importation business for nothing? Any success story? What have you really achieved with all these 50,000 persons, with all these persons attending your training? What have you really achieved? Any success story? Well, there are tons of them, and if you're close to me, you will understand I'm somebody who hates blowing my own trumpet. But then I'll take an exception here and just show you a couple of them. Right on the screen, you'll see a message a brother sent to me via Facebook, one of my students. All right. Secondly, I must confess that God has been faithful to me in 2017 with mini importation bees. I subscribe through your platform. I'm truly and will forever be grateful to you. Importing goods 5 times this year alone, and the returns are mind-blowing. Mind-blowing in the sense that my building project has been revived. Life in Abuja has been elevated, all thanks to the e-com course I bought for 350,000 naira, and that is in no way mincing word. His name is Tony Nnabueze Moka. You can check him out on Facebook, right? And he actually paid 350,000 naira, for my coaching, and was trying to share some of the results he got from implementing what he learned from the coaching. Okay. Now, this is him snapping with his goods, trying to show me the goods he imported. This is his mini store in Abuja. He stays in Abuja. All right. Okay, then more success stories. There are tons of them, like I said earlier. This one is from a student of mine. He's a chain smoker. The only reason I forgave his smoking habit, his crazy smoking habits, because he found a way to make money from the smoking habit. And should I tell you how he did that? Hold on a bit. I'm going to tell you. He sent me this. He said, I did over 200K turnover last week. I think he sent this when he was just starting, which was paid yesterday, plus more than 200K order still pending payment. I know it's small, but then I'm taking the step one at a time, and I have you to thank for that. Thank you. All right. Okay. He one of the things he sell is a watch that can help you light cigarettes. All right. He sold the hell out of that. He was selling for 15K. He lands it in Nigeria for less than 3,000 naira, and he sells for 15,000 naira, and he sold the hell out of that. All right. That's actually one of the reasons I forgave his crazy smoking habits, because he found a way to make money from it. Then I have another one from Roots. Madam Ruth, Alian no more. Madam Ruth is actually going to give birth to a twin. All right. Okay. She sent me this sometime ago, and he blew my mind. He said, "Good morning, Mr. Pat. I decided to write you this piece just as I woke up now. My husband and I has been doing this business for about 3 years now. That means they've been in mini importation business before they ran into me. Yeah, they ran into my coaching. But as a smart and a man of wisdom, he kept on saying there's a missing link. After buying the Ecom Tycoon months back, right? That's one of my courses. I'll be talking more about them in the course of the training, and maybe even give it out for free. Yeah, so stay cool, right? So after buying the Ecom Tycoon course months back, We saw that missing link in a course, just in a course, right? Now we sell 100K daily, like they sell 100K daily. We tried a product within 24 hours. Mr. Pat, believe me, I know you will. We've already sold over 250,000 naira. Now, the next plan we are working out is to sell about 8 million in 3 months by next year. Not to exaggerate figures, of course. He will write you soon. I decided to write you now because I know his timing. We thank God for you. Thank you and thank God too. Then 3 days later, this same route came back with another message. What has he this time? He said 99,000 delivered Saturday, 79,700 naira just this morning. Courier company coming to pick them up. I will snap the man and send to you too. I'm doing this so you know that what you are doing works. Jesus said, he that doeth the works of my Father, blah, blah, blah. Mr. Pat, we do what you teach and making more researches. We believe in you. Hope you don't mind we call you our brother. Yes. Doubt is the #1 enemy of a man. All right. Well, the emphasis here is 99,000 delivered on Saturday, 79,000 just this morning. Okay. Now, these guys have been doing this. They've been getting results. Now it's about you. Now this presentation is about you. That is why you are watching, and that is exactly why we are here. And I'm going to be showing you the same thing I showed these guys to help them get these results, the kind of results they're getting, so you too can build a profitable business around your mini importation business. If you are ready, I'm ready. I am ready to show you how you can turn 100K into 1.5 million naira in a month with mini importation business. Well, it is in a simple strategy. I call a simple strategy that involves just these steps. 1, the type of products you import, right? How you position and put out the products out there, right? The kind of product people import make them poor before they become poor. I mean, that sounds cacophonous and crazy, but that's the fact. The products you import has over 50% say in how well you do with your mini importation business. That's a simple truth. Then, how you position this product is not just enough bringing in the best of products, leaving them behind in your house or under your bed and expecting a miracle to happen and the products sell themselves up. No, you have to position the product in a good, certain way so that people can rush you and beg you to have these products, right? And then, how fast you are able to do this turnover. It is not just enough doing a one-time hit. I make 5 million naira today, and then in the next 3 years, you've made nothing. No, that is not business. That is actually NaijaBet. Here, we are talking about a system you can actually start following and repeating every day to be getting the same similar result. That is why and what I'll be showing you here. Well, any guru can claim to teach you all this. After all, if you hit YouTube or everywhere online, you see a lot of persons calling themselves import gurus, selling you one course or the other on mini importation business. Any guru can claim to teach you all these. But I can bet none of them knows the smart mini importation strategy, except my few inner circle students. Few of them, inner circle students. A strategy I call the smart mini importation strategy. And this exactly is what you'll be learning today. Right? And I hear you ask, what does the smart mini importation strategy entail? What does it involve? Well, I will summarize. 1, it involves profitable products, how to source them. It involves payment and shipping, right? Paying for the product you're about to import, right, is a problem, right? Then we'll find a way to help you pay in naira, and then plus a faster and cheaper than DHL, FedEx way of shipping. Now, when I say faster and cheaper than DHL, some people look at my head and they say, are you sure this guy is not crazy? DHL and FedEx and others like them are more like the best. So why are you not telling us there's a shipping system that is faster than this? But wait, I'm going to be showing you that today, right? Then selling these products, the 75% method versus the 25% method. The method 75% of the persons use, all right, and why they are using this 75% people are using this method, they are getting 25% result. But why the 25% of the other part are using the 25% method, they are getting 75% of the profits made generally in mini importation business. and that's one. Then delivering the products to customers. Now, if you make a sale, a hot product you have, you make a sale, and there's no system to deliver this product to the customer as fast before story enter, then it becomes a problem. You have more returns and you have more losses. That is not what you want to experience. Scaling your profits. You're making 100K comfortably every day. Who told you that you cannot, with the same effort, make 150, additional 100 with the same effort? And I'll be sharing that with you today. Right? Then one secret that will save you from losing your capital on your first try, like 99% of other many importers, and something for those who want to start immediately. This secret, if you miss anything today, please pay rapt attention. You shouldn't miss this for any reason. And that is actually why I'm inviting you to kill all distractions. Turn off your cell phone, shut down social media accounts, turn off the TV. They are good, but this is not the best time to keep. You might not have this training forever, but you would have all these things, always around. So shut this down and give 101% attention to this online presentation today, because what you're about to learn is the same strategy that has generated over 500 million naira in profits for myself and my students in the last couple of years. And when I'm talking about last couple of years, I'm talking about just 6 to 7 years that I've been teaching and coaching people on mini importation business. Yes, we've generated that amount of money, and it should be more than, but I love keeping figures on the low, right? So pay close attention. And this strategy should work for you too if you are hungry for success. Now, it is not everybody who comes for my training gets results, because I'm not a magician. It's not just enough coming for a training or taking a course or listening to presentations like this. You have to also go home and take action. Right? So, if should work for you, whatever I'm teaching today should work for you if you are hungry for success and you are ready to pay attention and take action. And if you take action, you should get results, because it is just the principle of life. Right? It works for even people ordinarily you will believe it wouldn't work for. Now, on the screen, if we take our time to read what we have on the screen, you might even end up shedding tears. This is a screenshot from a chart. Not a chart I had with this Onilude Bamidele. It's a chart, the logistic company, the outsource agents. I think I'll be giving some out today. I'll be giving you one of them today. They also say those who becomes your representative and your eye, helping you source for products outside the country and communicating with them, right? So Onilude happened to be one of my students, and is, challenged, on his site. Like, he has a site challenge. He can't see, right? He can't see. I don't want to say blind. He can't see. Onilude Bamidele. Now, he was chatting with this outsource agent. He happened to be my student. This outsource agent, I referred them to in the outsource. And the outsource agent, a Chinese lady, sent me this screenshot because wanted to confirm what Onilude was telling her were correct. Let's just go through the chat a bit. From Onilude, he said, I'm new in business, and it might interest you that I'm blind and literate. He's blind and literate. So I do not want to depend on people for survival. Could you get a 20-inch LCD TV that can also use solar power for personal use? Like, he's talking to the lady now. Where the lady now responded, I'm so sorry to hear that. So how can you read and send me a message? I'm surprised. I'm curious. Then they continued. Do not be sorry, as there's accessibility of the blind on modern phones and computer. I'm using an Apple phone now, and with the Bluetooth keyboard, I'm able to type. Blind read Braille and learn to type to go through school. Pat Ogidi encouraged me to buy and sell products for extra income. So you will order 3 links together. Pat Ogidi encouraged me to buy and sell products for extra income, and that is exactly what he's doing. Probably he must have typed this using Braille or his smartphone. Now, somebody who is physically challenged in a way, all right, can do this. Then why can't you do this? What excuse do you have? I don't want to believe you have any. I want to believe you are ready. So, if you are ready, here are a few disclaimers. I have to put this straight. My lawyer said I should put this to you because they are very, very important. Right? Now, I'll do my best to walk you through the strategy. Understand that my results and that of my students are not typical. Like, if I make 5 million naira, you could make 5.1 million. If I make 5 million naira, you could make 4 million, you could make 3 million, right? Results are not typical. My own and that of my students, I'll be sharing the course of the training. The average person who attends any training gets 0 results. By average person, I mean somebody who attends the training, add it to one of the trainings they've been attending, and go home and do nothing. They get zero result, and there's no explanation for that, because of course they do nothing to get the kind of results they long for, right? So average person who attends any training gets zero results. However, I'm happy to show you exactly what is working for me and my students for free in this presentation, right? More so, this is not in any way a get rich today, die tomorrow scheme. Not MMM, not cycler, not do this, put 1 naira today and get 2 naira tomorrow. No, this is what it is. Business, all right? And it is business. You have to approach it as a business. You have to follow it as a business to be able to get the kind of results you desire, the kind of results you hear me share here today, right? So, with that out of the way, let's jump straight into the business of the day. Now, pay close attention. Pay close attention. All right? Okay, so to start with, first, nobody wants to be this man. Who is this man? The Nation newspaper covered a story some time ago, and the title boldly written there was, "He doesn't last in bed." Nobody wants to be that man who will be walking and people will be saying, "This man doesn't last long in bed." All right, and what is his problem? Is it that the bed is uncomfortable or what? No, he has a problem, and that problem is premature ejaculation. Where am I driving at? You would find out in a bit. Then he has a problem. One, he has a problem. What next? The only thing he wants to hear is a solution, and that solution can be found in what the product you see on the screen right now. Now, this is a problem. There's a problem, and the man would do anything, would forgo his beer money, would forgo every other thing to make sure he gets this solution. And I'm driving us somewhere, so pay close attention. Now, there's another one, a blackhead. Blackhead. This woman on the screen has blackhead on her face. Blackhead is not injurious to the body, but it kills self-esteem, whether you like it or not. Now, the only thing this woman wants to hear about is a solution to this blackhead. Now, if he finds this solution, if there's a way to get this solution at a very cheap rate, $1, $2, you can bring it in here, sell it to this same woman at your own price, right? Now, what we've been able to establish here is that this woman have a problem he's dying for a solution for, right? Now, he can forgo money for some other thing that are less pressing for this solution. And why am I bringing all these analogies? It is because you have to focus on the kind of products you have to focus on, and the kind of products that people can do anything to find solutions to, right? That brings us to the 3 classes of products to focus on. Now, you have to take note here, pay rapt attention. The 3 classes of products you have to focus on. Product class 1, health, beauty, pleasure products. Now, I've been in this business for up to 7-8 years, right? I've done all the mistakes, tried different products, made money from some, tanked in some, did nothing, ran at the 0 level in some. And I've come to understand that if you want to make money, if you want to pick my brain, jump straight to what gets you result, then you have to focus on these 3 products. Health, beauty, pleasure. That's product class number 1. Product class number 2, convenience products. Product that help people achieve things faster. I'll be going into details each of these products shortly, right? Then safety and security. Safety is a problem. Now, when you tune to our radio station and TV station, you see a lot of kidnap cases, a lot of people, Uber running away with people and all that. So people want to be safe. People want their belongings to be secured. So it's a problem. And there are products that can help people achieve that don't, mean them going to rob a bank. You can provide this product for them, and you can genuinely make money from that situation. There's nothing wrong with that. So let's talk a bit more on product class number 1, health, beauty, and pleasure products. Health, beauty, and pleasure products, right? What does this product that fall into this category entail? Okay, now, one thing is very, very sure. A HIV person, positive person, I'm not saying it's the end of the road, but let's just use that as an example, can give you all his 10 million naira to get a solution. I mean, if you are walking on the road and there are two guys with HIV virus, right? And then they have 10 million. That's all they have in their accounts. And then somebody appear from nowhere and say, both of you have HIV. Nobody knows, but both of you know you have HIV, and I have a solution. Well, one of them say, this guy is a thief. One of them say, well, let me just try this guy. He followed the guy, and the guy took him to somewhere, did abracadabra, and said, okay, sorry, before he did all those things, he said, I can cure both of you your HIV, but you have to give me those 10 million in your account. And both of them were looking at themselves. How did this guy know we have 10 million naira in our accounts? Well, I'm going to give him a try. One of them said, I'm going to give him a try. So he gives him his 10 million naira. He go and he cure him. He gets to the hospital. And then he verifies that the HIV has gone. What do you think the other guy will do? The other guy will rush back and even go and borrow more 10 million, making it 20 million to pay. That is to show you how health is very important to people, because health is wealth. If you are not alive, you can't even talk about politics, can't even talk about money, can't even talk about anything. Once you are 6 feet down below, that's the end, right? I mean, talking about the earthly thing. So people are always very conscious of their health. That is why people can pay anything to lose weight. That's why people can pay anything to get their body, in order and all that. Right? Their beauty. People don't want ringworms on their faces. They don't want stretch marks on their faces. They don't want black hair on their faces. They don't want acne on their faces. They can pay anything to get all these things. Ladies, if you don't know, can pay anything to have a clean face. Alright, so pleasure. Again, pleasure products. People, want to do better in bed. Okay? The ladies sometimes they buy dildos for 25,000 naira. Dildo that sell for $2, $1. They can buy for 25,000 naira. The guys want to buy enlargement products. They want to buy all sorts of pleasure products, right? Okay. Now, nobody wants to die young. People want to look good and enjoy life. Then some examples of products that fall in this category. Now, why I don't like giving much example is because I tend to limit you, right? More people will be watching this video as a matter of fact. Now, imagine if everybody is going for one product. So what I basically teach, I give you a general overview of the kind of product so that you can go and get a unique product, so that you might even get a product, you'll be the only one selling that product. I'm not saying you must be the only one, but I don't want to make your business difficult. But then, if you still get the product, if everybody still get the product with the right marketing strategy, like I'll be showing you towards the end of the presentation today, you can still sell. Because these products are evergreen products, they are hot, they will always sell. What could be changing could be their marketing strategies. And that is exactly what I'm giving you, the one that works for you. And they'll be working for me. Yeah. Teeth whiteners, stretch marks, acne scar creams, PE organ enlargement products, butt hips enlargement products, eyesight tea, adult sex toys. All this fall under the health, beauty, and pleasure. That's product class number 1. Now, the second one there is a convenience product. People want easier ways of getting things done to save time and money. They want to cut costs and corners. Yeah. They want to belong. Sometimes it's just to belong. Sometimes I ask myself, what does selfie stick even do for people? Forget that it's been bastardized. When it was just new, people see it as a status thing. They come to a wedding, they pull it out, and then they are snapping. People are looking at them. I mean, they want to just belong. Okay, now some examples of products under these categories are electric lunch box, the one you can put your kids' food for school. They take it to school. Instead of your kid eating a cold food, they can just plug it and it will gently just warm it so that your kid would always eat warm food. Electric lunch box. This is good for back to school, if you know what I mean. Then hand sewing machine. You can use to stitch your clothes at home. Just hand, uses battery or rechargeable. Toothpaste dispenser. I asked myself, what the hell is the job in taking toothpaste from that normal toothpaste thing? Why put it into a toothpaste dispenser? Put your brush and press it. People just want to have this. Sometimes to belong. Then 12-in-1 kitchen tools, tire inflators, fuel savers, etc. Now, as an experiment, here is why people would go for convenience products. And one of the reason I'll be using for this is tire inflator, right? You have tire inflator in the boot. Tire inflator sells for about $10 or thereabouts. You plug it into that same port they plug cigarette lighter in cars, and it can help you pump your tire. All right, it can even help you vacuum clean your car, as a matter of fact. Now imagine that tire inflator in the boot. Okay, and you are traveling from Lagos to Abuja. Okay, imagine you don't have it. You're traveling from Lagos to Abuja, and sorry, from Lagos to Ore. You know, within that bush area, where there are no vulcanizers, your car breaks down or your tire gets, you have a leak tire, your tire go down. There's no way to reach for vulcanizer, right? The only option there would be to use a towing van, and those guys charge you hell 20,000-30,000 naira just to take you to the closest vulcanizer, all right, or take your tire to the closest, whatever. Now imagine you have this tire inflator in your boots, and this happens. You just stick it out, put it there, pump your stuff in less than 2 minutes, and continue your journey. So this is why convenient product. People will always go for convenience products. All right, and here is a picture of what a convenience product looks like. This is tire inflator. As a matter of fact, this sells for $12.43, as you can see. And do people really buy these things? That could be the question going on in your mind right now. Well, this is actually the same product being sold using a Facebook ad. All right, as you can see, the posts have actually had over 659 likes. You can't like something you don't like, right? And then over 389 people have shared it. Okay, and then over 55 persons have made inquiries to buy these products. And of course, some persons don't make inquiries directly, they just inbox or they follow the instructions. All right, so this product indeed sells, right? It indeed sells. Convenience product. Now let's talk about safety and security products. Who is not worried about their safety and security? Nobody. You're worried about your kids, you're worried about your car, you're worried about everything, right? Who is not worried if their child will stick their hand into an extension and get shot? Who is not? We are all worried. It hasn't happened, or we may have heard it happen to someone, but we do not want it to happen to us. So we are very, very careful. Okay, sometimes you just want to be on the safe side. You don't want to happen to us yet. You don't want your child to be kidnapped or to be you're made to abscond with your child before you take precautionary measures. All right, that is actually the reason why products like Car Tracker sell. Car Tracker is a money maker, if you must know. And there are two types of Car Tracker. One of them is the one you put inside the car. There's a way you have to connect it to the car system. That one can help demobilize the car and tell you the location of the car. All right. One of my students, specializes in it does over 500 to 1.5 million naira on that alone, and he's training people. I think if you're interested, you can just contact me with the contact the details I'll be dropping towards the end of the training. I can link you up with him so you learn. That skill alone generates 500 to 1.5 million naira for him, helping car owners install Car Tracker. All right. Now there are Keys GPS watch that you can wear your key and synchronize with your phone, and you can track whatever is happening in your kid anywhere in the world. You can dial in something and you can listen to conversation happening around your kid. Spy cam in the form of a pen, in the form of eyeglasses that you can use to monitor persons and whatever. All right. Smoke detectors you can put in kitchen so that if there's a smoke to some level, it will start blowing alarm and alerting the neighborhood. Wi-Fi cameras, all these things fall under the safety and security, and they are products people will always buy. All right. On the screen are two stories from Daily Trust and Linda Keji. The first one, the maid who kidnapped my kids appeared like a saint. Yes. Now tell me why any parents who read this would want to just let everything in the hand of God. You want to also help yourself before God will come in, right? House helpers comes with her boss 12-year-old daughter in Lagos. We don't want all these things to happen. We know they are bound to happen at some point, but we want to take measures that would help us either recover our kid as fast as possible or keep an eye on our kid in our absence. All right. So there are more experiments here, but okay. My daughter's experience this actually happened to me. My daughter would always pull out the mommy's makeup cupboard and then take a razor, right? One day she opened it, took a razor, put it in her mouth, and we just came in and saw blood everywhere. So I was now thinking, what would we do to make sure that this baby finds it difficult opening this drawer? So I found a product. All right, $3.7 for loss for 10 pieces. That's about $0.3 for one. And I bought this product, and this is what it looks like. You stick it one end here, stick it one end so that you can lock it. You can't open this. And with that, I stopped my daughter from opening this cupboard. Right now, I didn't stop at that. I noticed that everybody would start using the same thing. Everybody will want to get the same thing, especially if I'm able to sell this with my own experience, with my story. Right now, my neighbor also had his house help. You know, he went to pick the house help from school one day. He thought the madam would come back as usual late, and then the madam happened to come back very early that day. So he took the baby from school, went to his boyfriend's place. The phone went down and all that. So when my neighbor came back, he was worried. 5 o'clock, we've not seen the girl. 6, we've not seen the girl. You know, so we started panicking. Everybody started asking. So around 7, this girl came in with a girl, and we started asking her. You know, we knew she took the baby to her boyfriend's place and all that. Then we started wondering, how could we have just been able to keep an eye on the baby? Maybe know the location of the baby and see. Well, I found something, KidSmart Watch. What this watch does, you wear it to the baby, it looks like it's a normal watch, but no, it does more than just a normal watch. From your own phone, you can track whatever happens on this around the baby. You can listen into what's happening around the baby. You can know the location of the baby. Something will tell you the name of the street, everything on your own phone. You'll be able to track this. And believe me, I introduced this to all my neighbors, and they rushed it. They bought it at my own price. I don't want to mention the price here, but it's something I bought for less than $3, $5 or thereabout, and I sold for more than 15,000-20,000 naira. Yeah. So this is pointers to the fact that products like this will always be hot. You hardly can hear this product going out of fashion. All right. Now, so this is about the hot products we import. Now, how do we source for this product? How do we buy them cheaper? How do we get this product cheaper? That takes us to product sourcing, right? There are ways of sourcing products, different platforms, AliExpress and Alibaba. This has always been where all the sourcing has been taking place, until about 2 years ago. When I discovered another platform, 1688, where products are 200% cheaper, right? And the only problem here is that you need to understand the language, because the website is all written in Chinese language. So you have to understand the language or find another way, all right, to buy from this platform. And I found a way to buy from this platform without even, understanding anything in China. And that is by using agents. And I'll be giving you one of such agents lately. All right. And if you must know, like I said, things are very, very cheap in 1688, because this product, we were buying it from AliExpress for $10.13, and then on 1688, that same product is selling for 3.3 yuan, and 3.3 yuan amounts to $0.50. That is not even up to $1. Now imagine if you are buying for $10.13 from 1688 from AliExpress, and you're still making your profits. Not like you're not making profits. Let's say you're making 5,000 naira profit, coolly, right? And then somebody else come and is buying for $0.50 and is selling at the same price. He wouldn't be making the same profit with him. No way. So this is actually one of the reasons people don't make profit from mini importation business, or they make a profit different from profits. Now, if this first guy here is making profit, this other guy is making profits. So 1688 makes all the difference, but you have to use an agent. I'll be dropping one of the agents towards the end of the presentation. All right, then payment and shipping. Payment and shipping. How do you pay these suppliers, and then how do you ship this product to yourself? Remember, I promised giving you a system that is easier, that is cheaper and faster than DHL, and I'm going to be doing that, right? Payment and shipping. Why you shouldn't use any of DHL EMS? The reason is not far-fetched, is because you pay hell. If you have to ship 1 kg of an item via DHL, you might end up paying up to 25,000 naira. And that's not all. DHL will come up with their wahala and tell you custom is season and non season, and I think that is not always correct. They do that to make money off you. That is what you want to avoid. But we found a different system. All right, we found a different system that works very, very well. All right, these guys who sell in Alaba, who sell in Computer Village, who sell in wherever, all these big markets, they don't use DHL. If they use DHL, they can't sell at that low price. Okay, so we found that same system they use and we started using that system. And what does it involve? It involves some companies within them who have offices in China, and most of these places you import from, and they also have offices in Nigeria. So what we do basically is you connect with them so that your supplier can send the item to their office in China. They will in turn bring it in, it gets to Lagos, and then you come and pick it from Lagos and pay. Now, if you're not in Lagos, it's not a problem. You communicate with them, pay into the account, they will send it through bus to wherever you are. All right. And one of those guys, one of those guys, which happen to also can help you buy from 1688 is NBC Logistics. Right. I have a very personal relationship with them and contact with them. NBC Logistics. Yeah, you can use them to source, and they can also ship for you. And the sweetest part is you pay for shipping when the item has actually gotten to Lagos. You pay for the shipping when the item has actually gotten to Lagos. So what you need to do basically is grab the link of the item you want to buy, send it to them via WhatsApp, pay into their Nigeria account using Naira. They give you the exchange rate for the day. Once you pay into their Naira account, they verify the payment. They make the order, they receive the order and ship down to Lagos for you. So if you're in Lagos, go to the office in Computer Village. You get a test when it gets to Lagos. Go to the office in Computer Village, pick it up, pay, and then that's it. If you're not in Lagos, communicate with them, pay into their account, and they can send it through bus, and that is very simple for you. In that way, you'll be saving 500%. You'll be shipping at a 500% cheaper rate than what DHL will charge you. All right, this is a biggest secret of the century. Right? Okay. Now, selling the products. This is the ogbonge of them all, because if you're not able to sell your product as fast as possible, then why tie down your money, right? And today, the advent of the internet has made it very easy to sell anything online. When I say anything, I mean anything. On the screen, all right? That picture you see there is a Facebook post I grabbed from Facebook. It is actually a Facebook advert. Somebody selling a very funny thing. A charm to catch a man and make him give you money. Just read through. Said, is he stingy? Use my powerful charm to make him give you millions. Works within 3 days. Drive your own assurance. No repercussion. 30 days guarantee. Get it here. No man will give you millions except you charm him. Now, if somebody like this is selling charm, if something like this sells on Facebook, charm, why do you think you that have a product everybody wants and you are proud of, you can't sell this? Why do you still have issues selling? Right? So that leads us to the various ways you can sell. And the first way is selling on Facebook. Facebook advertising. If you are not using Facebook advertising, you're selling, then you are prolonging your richest days. That is not correct. That is not what you should be doing. Facebook affords you the platform to be able to target people of all age, income level and location. You can target people in Lagos. You can target people in Canada. You can even sit here and target people in Ghana. You can target people between the ages of 18 and 20, women living in Kaduna, and then you can tailor your products to them. All right. So if charm can sell on Facebook, then you can as well sell whatever products you're selling, right? Selling via your own mini e-com site. A lot of people don't know that you can actually design your own mini e-com site yourself. All you need is just a hosting and domain name. Go to YouTube and study, get guides on how to design using WordPress, and you'll be able to design an e-com site. And what advantage does e-com site have? Because when you send visitors to your e-com site, you have varieties of products, and they come to buy one, they will see other products you may like, and then you have a chance of killing one bird, two birds with one stone. So you can actually do your own mini e-com site, or if you think it's something you can also outsource, then you can get back to me. I would link you up with my web designer who can do it for you at a cheaper rate. Mini e-com site, yeah. Then we have partnering with the likes of established shopping platform Jumia, Konga, Due Day, right? What these people, most people don't know that those products on Jumia and Konga are not owned by them. All of them are not. They don't even own up to 20% of these products. They are owned by many importers like you, people like you who come there, create a store, put the products so that Jumia and Konga sell these things for them. When a sale is made, Jumia takes a commission and takes care of the shipping and everything. So you just relax. And so your own job is to find those products that are hot, buy them, and create account on Jumia and Konga, upload them, and go to bed. Jumia does the selling for you. Right? Now, these are 3 ways of selling, but there's one Ubunge best way that you can set just up once and it runs itself for you. Even while you sleep, it's selling for you. And that is the use of funnels. This may be your first time hearing about funnels, but the language on most marketers who know their owner's lips right now is that if you're not using funnel, you're losing a lot of money on the table. This discrete Hajia is actually using a funnel. All right, and I will show you how that is done. Funnel helps you automate your stuff. Funnel helps you automate your stuff and, you know, reduces your participation, your input. Everything, I mean, the funnel gets you customer, retain them, convinces them, you know, keep reminding them if they don't buy and make them buy, convinces them to buy. So that is actually what funnel does for you. All right. Now, funnel doesn't only sell just your imported products. Assuming you are into multi-level marketing business, and one of the problems I know they have in that industry is how to sell their products. Some of them go from door to door begging people to buy products they don't need. Right. Now, imagine if you have a funnel and you set up a funnel just once and plug in one of those your MLM products, network marketing products, and let it sell itself. How soon do you think you can get that car? How much do you think can sell more than others? Well, I have students who've been able to pick cars and win the travel, you know, chance using funnel to sell multi-level marketing. One of them just came back from South Africa. The other day he got a car of 4 million and then he's qualified for another 2 million now in under less than 6 months. That is because he's using funnel. So funnel doesn't only just sell your main imported item. Funnel can help you sell even those products you produce yourself, the creams you make, the weight loss tea you make, the Ajumbi, say whatever thing. Funnel can help you sell all these things, right? So that's about funnel. I'll be talking more about funnel later in the course of the presentation, right? Delivery, that's the next. How do you deliver? All right, I still use this EDS, Zoom Logistics, Gig Logistics. Now, a lot of people have issues with delivery because of the way they see delivery. You don't give delivery company more than what their job is. Their job is actually to deliver to you, and they don't have the right to beat the customer if he refuses to collect. So the job falls on you to make sure you only hand over items to them belonging to people who actually want to receive this item. How do you satisfy that? You make sure you shouldn't be in a haste to deliver. When somebody buys, call and re-verify, verify and re-verify. And it's not just the end. After you've handed the item over to the logistic company, be in touch with the customer. Always call them. Tell them you've handed over. Tell them they are coming. Always be in contact with them. Don't just hand over and think that's all, right? In that way, you'll be able to reduce your return rates to the barest minimum. Awesome. So EDS, Zoom Logistics, Gig Logistics are good logistic companies. Make sure you follow up very well and you're not in the haste to hand over items to delivery companies. Make sure the customer actually wants the item before you are able to hand up this item. Then, scaling your profits, right? Scaling your profits. It is only a man under 6 feet who doesn't aspire to grow, right? It is only a man who is 6 feet below who doesn't grow. If we are making 10 million naira every day today, and you make that for 1 month, you want to increase to 12 million naira, you want to increase to 20 million naira. So that's what we call scaling. You want to scale your business at every point in time and scale as much as you can, right? Now, how do you scale? I'll give you a case study, right? A friend of mine was selling a hypertension supplement and he was doing very, very well. Like, he was almost comfortable selling this hypertension supplements. Like, I mean, it becomes a part of his life. He doesn't really do much. He's just there. The funnel sells it for him. But he's in a bit to grow, in a bit to make more, in a bit to scale more. He got chatting me and asking me, how can he scale from this, scale this? I say, well, the scaling is very easy. What do you sell? Hypertension supplement. What other product do you think they need? While he was still thinking, I just went on AliExpress. I found a product I know they need. This product helped them check their blood pressure every day. You know, before, if you want to check their blood pressure, they mostly go to hospital and pay a token or whatever and then check, right? Now, what if you buy this product that sells for less than $5? Okay, now when you are sending them the the hypertension supplement, you make an A4 paper and advertise this product. Tell them, because you are their customer, because they are your customer, and you thought they will be in need of this product, that is why you've gone ahead to liaise with a company, blah blah blah, to get it cheap for them. So if they're interested, you can let them have it for 25,000 naira instead of 50,000 naira. They get it out there. All right, if they're interested, they should not reply back yes, and you send it to them. Boom. Imagine if you make 100 orders selling the supplement, and then 50 persons come back and say, oh, we want that. That means you've made another money without spending 1 naira on advertising extra. How awesome is that? So this is one way to scale your business. Every product you sell have a complementary product that can go along with it to scale it. My friend was selling arthritis supplement, arthritis cream, yes, using funnel. He does over 1 million naira every month selling arthritis cream that he buys for less than $1 from these platforms. Okay, and then how can this scale? Simple. Look for those items arthritis patient need. Those their socks or those their knee joints, whatever. Pack them together and offer it at a higher cost for customers who already bought the cream. And he starts doing that. Even if you make 10 sales, because you're not spending more on advertising, it's still the same thing you are spending. How awesome. So this is one way to scale your business. And this is my very guy who I gave this idea of scaling his hypertension business, sent me this. His name is Prince Godfrey Elabo. He sent me this. I think the most important part is the part in red. He said, your ideas always keep us flying high when the going is becoming tough. Just a few minutes chit chat with you and you would remove the burden, provide solution, and also give ideas to scale up. I don't joke with your ideas one bit, because just last year, one of the ideas gave us multiple 7 figures. I'm talking about 7 figures right now. And sorry, these 7 figures I keep talking about is not always a monthly basis. They get it in weekly basis, and you get to see that shortly. Right? Now, 2 tips for those who want to start immediately and easily scale, build a 5, 6, or 7 figure business within 35 days. Now, mark that within 35 days. 2 tips. Pay close attention, right? Tip number 1, don't source like them. I promise only 1 tip, but I'm making it 2. Yeah, so don't source like them. Who are them? Those guys who rush to AliExpress and buy those products at that price. That is not for you. Don't source like them, and I'll give you why I think you shouldn't do that. A very sweet case study. All right. Now, sometime in the past, I had a need to import a product worth over 3.5 million naira. Right? I'll tell you what the product is. But guess what is very, very important about this product? I thought I was doing well, really fine. I was importing like them, right? And I was doing very, very well. Let's assume I was making 5,000 naira profit on each of the products. By every standard, I was doing very, very well, right? But there's still room for improvement. Little did I know that I could have saved up to I'm talking about saving now from the cost of the product. I could have saved up to 450K. No thanks to the 2 mistakes 99% of many importers still make till date. I was guilty of this mistake, and I can bet that you are guilty of this mistake right now. I was guilty of it when I started. I can bet that you still make this mistake. Just hold on. Let's run through it and you be the judge here, right? On a particular case, I imported thousands of these products. A 4-in-1 therapy tool that you can use to check your body and know your BMI, know your blood sugar level, know everything, like 4 different things. Powerful. One of the multi-level marketing companies sell it for 50,000 naira. Yeah. So I had the need to import this. And in my last order, I think I imported 200 pieces. Yeah. I imported 200 pieces at the, on AliExpress was selling for $8.25, but I could bargain. Yes, on AliExpress I could bargain because it's English. I brought that down to $4. So I was, instead of the $8.2 or $8.5, I was getting it for $4. So product cost, $4 times 200 pieces that I bought. I paid about $800, and that's in naira at that time, amounted to 288,000 naira. That means that for the 200 pieces of that product, I was paying 288,000 naira. Yeah. Yes, that is a very powerful one, because right here in this country, this product sells for 12.5. this same product. It sells for 12,500 naira. Now, an eye opener. Something happened. The eye opener. What opened my eyes? From the new platform, right, 1688, I found this same product for 9.8 yuan. Sorry, that is not dollar. That is 9.8 yuan as against $4. Now, how much is in 9.8 yuan at that time? All right, 9.8 yuan was equivalent to $1.42. Now, I was buying it for $4, right? But here on this other platform, it sold for $1.42, right? So that amounted to a savings of 4 minus $1.42. That's $4, the amount I buy it from AliExpress, and then $1.42, the amount it goes for is 1688. The difference is now $2.58. In naira, that's about 928.8 naira on every piece. So for the 200 pieces, that means a savings of 185,760. Now it doesn't end there. Multiply that across the 200 pieces of the 5 different products I ordered. That's 185,760 by 5. That's 928,800 naira. If you are not starting to get the drift, then there's a problem. Who else? Who is not starting to get the drift? You should be getting the drift here. The drift here is that in sourcing and buying from site A, I buy from side B, I started saving 928,000 naira that I've just washed away. Imagine, I made profit selling at that old price I was buying, but then imagine my profit plus 928,000 naira. That's profit. Alright, so you want such results. Everybody wants such results. That shouldn't even be a question at the first place. But then, let's look at another case study, right? I saw this product on AliExpress for $12.58. What does it do? It's OBD scanner. You can use it to scan your car and know what's wrong with your car, so that you go to a mechanic and tell him, this is what's wrong with my car, fix it or change it. So the mechanic doesn't just cheat you out or something, right? So it sells on 1688 AliExpress for $12.5. A friend of mine, a very big guy, a guy who does big in e-com, right? He stays in Ibadan. He does 7 figures weekly from e-com business, right? He gets it at $4.1. All right, maybe he negotiated and he gets it at $4.1 from AliExpress, and then he does private labeling. That means he doesn't want this name that everybody would have on their own. He wants his own name, right? And the condition they gave him is for him to get the private labeling for free, he has to buy up to 1,000 pieces. That means he has to cough out $4,100 to, buy 1,000 pieces private labeling to get that the free private labeling. And that's about 1.47 million naira every time he's buying 1,000 pieces. Now, he has the money to do that, and then everybody doesn't have that money. I mean, we're talking about starting with 100K here. So 1.4 million is 10 times or 14 times that amount. So I'm assuming we don't have that big money, to do private labeling. So what do we do? I found this same product sell for 20 yuan on 1688, right? And 20 yuan is just $2.86. Okay. Then I switched on my Grandmaster sense brain. I got the company to agree to a deal, and the deal was that I told them I wanted to do private labeling, and they said, okay, what they will do for me is they will charge me $87 additionally, and then they will print 1,000 pieces of the private labeling banner, because it's just a poster. They paste it on top of it. They will print it for me and keep it for me. All right. But I will have to pay them $87 for that. Now, what happens is I can come and buy 100 pieces, and then they'll just take 100 sticker and sticky on it for me. Okay. Now, what happens is I can order even one piece and still get the private labeling. I'm never at the mercy of the seller who says I must buy up to 1,000 pieces and pay 1.4 million naira to get private labeling. I'm getting it even cheaper than that other guy who pays $4.1 to get private labeling and have to cover out 1.5 million naira. Right? You are the king here. You decide what you want. All right? Now, assuming I want to buy the same 1,000 pieces my friend buys and private label it like he does, it will now be 1,000 by $2.86. That's $2,860. Plus my $87 for brand, that's $2,960. $947. Compare that to my friend's $4,100 minus $2,947, which is mine. The difference of $1,150. That means in Naira, I was saving 415,080 Naira. Now, this is money my friend washes away. The money he washes and dashes to this guy. So you don't source like them. That's the difference between sourcing like them and sourcing like Pat Ogidi. Now, on which side are you? Okay, here is a chat I had with a guy. We were chatting. I gave him the link, a link. He said, $9.8 for how many pieces, boss? $7.2 here if you are getting above 50 pieces, right? Say, wow, is it direct or via supplier? I said, just give your supplier the link. Say, how do I start buying from here? I said, that's all. I don't want to talk more. Say, okay, sir, thank you, really appreciate it. Then I gave him another link, $6.47. Say, thank you, boss. That will save over $3,000. We'll pay my tithe later. He knows he's a big time tither. So we joke around that, So he said, I'll pay my tithe later, saving him $3,000. Right? Now, this same product sell in the Nigerian marketplace. A particular company, Car Doctor, customize it. I've just given you customizing idea now. And he sells it for 10,000 Naira. And their record shows he has sold 269 pieces in 15 hours. Of course, car owners will want product like this. And it's one of the hottest convenience products. Awesome. This, at this point, should be getting more clearer. And that is just tip 1. Now, let's talk about tip 2, funnels. I talked about funnel, that it is one way you must make sure you are using. One strategy you must make sure you are using. Else, you are just there. You are not really in the league of the mini importers that are making headway, making money, right? Funnels. Why funnels? Why funnels? Now, there are a couple of reasons you must be using funnel. Getting better results and more sales because of your funnel. Your funnel helps you build authorityship, build expertship, make people believe you and buy. Even if they don't buy from you, because they will keep hearing and hearing from you, you can easily convert them, right? You get better results and more sales. You set it up once and it runs literally itself forever, right? You are immune to saturation. Any funnelable product is immune to saturation. So you are not in the league of people who run around, oh, which product is hot? Every day you keep changing products. You might even have 1,000 pieces of the old one you buy, and then you're looking for another one because you think that one is nonsense. So you are immune to saturation. You leave your competitors kissing the dust, and that is actually what everybody wants. Ability to sell some types of high-cost products and set yourself apart in the marketplace. Ability to sell some types of high profitable products you cannot sell using conventional methods. Ease of scalability is very easy to scale. It simplifies 6, 7, 8 figures easily. Then it helps you sell various other products to a set of customers, the same customers, right? Flashback to the guy who was selling what they call it, the hypertension supplement. Imagine, because it's just a funnel, you can just get this another product related and sell to them, which is exactly the idea I gave him that helped him scale, right? It works for other business models like multi-level marketing company, network marketing company. Examples of funnelable products are skincare products. We have stretch marks products, blackheads, wrinkles, and eye bag removers. We have health products, weight loss tea, sexual enhancers, hair growth products, diabetes and high BP monitors, eyesight tea, slimming tea, vaginal tighteners, womb cleaners. Then we have security products. We have car trackers. We have GPS watch. We have spy cams and spy pens. Does this sound confusing? Well, it shouldn't, because it is the difference between those who do just 4 figures and the ones who do 5, 6, 7, 8 figures monthly, even weekly. You doubt that? You doubt some people do that figure weekly? Now, here is one of my students who makes me proud. And he actually sent this when he was still in Port Harcourt. He just relocated to Lagos last year. He sent this when he was still in Port Harcourt. His name is Amy George. He said, Baba boss, well, I did ball. They do me to close my account for you. 800K this morning for a week return. Thanks to you, boss. You told me 1 million naira monthly was possible. There was a time I told him 1 million was possible and he was doubting me. Now I'm on track to 1 million naira weekly. All right. Now another guy now sent a message again. This is from another guy. He said he doesn't want his name, so I blanked out his name. and he's in the corporate world. He's a IT professional, a business manager. I think he runs an IT company, something like that, yeah. But then the most important part is the part in red. He said, for that part, I added over 10K as my profit on the product. Jesus, heaven smiled at me. I sold over 500 pieces in 2 weeks. I made 5 million Nigerian naira. I'm still shocked. To me, as it feel like a dream. Can share all the bank transactions because of Doubting Thomas, but won't share the products. And then somewhere down, he said, money I have not made since I came to Lagos 5 years ago, I made in 2 weeks. Information is power. Thank you so much, Grand Commander. You saved me from financial mess. And somewhere, I think he fixed his marriage immediately. He said, okay, my wedding is on the 17th of November in Abia State. Though planning to quit my 200K per month job, so I give this business all it takes. I can't be poor with this info I have. I swear down. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. At this point, I know what people think. Yeah? They think, is it possible to have someone who has a track record of success in the business and have helped raise thousands, hundreds of other successful mini importers, hold them by the hand till they turn pro, so that they can start on a high note, skip all the trial and errors, and get straight to the real business? Is it possible? Well, it is possible, and we can help you. I can help you. When I say we, I'm talking about my team, right? I can help you make that even easier. I can help you, get that funnel thing running, not just with your imported item, with an item maybe you produce, something you produce, help you, set up a funnel and automate your business so you can give time to some other thing while your business run for you. Okay? I can help you only if you pay 100% rapt attention, because I'm about to make a journey a lot easier for you. In the past 1 hour you've been with me, taking notes, and it's been a time well spent. I've actually given you the nuggets, and the truth is, the info you've just gotten now, you can go out there and start doing wonders with them. Yeah. All right. This is literally something I charge 100K one-on-one to show somebody, but I've just given them to you, and you can pick them right now, go right now and start getting results. It's very, very possible. Yeah. However, there's an saying, that's why eat a baby frog if you must eat one. An hour or so presentation may not, please mark that word, may not be enough for everybody. People learn in different ways, right? People learn differently. It may not be enough to cover everything you need. I might have mentioned something that wasn't so clear, and you might just need to sit down with me, or maybe get a very closer attention, so you have me put you through, guide you how to maybe do this, set up a funnel, the kind of products you import. Oh, the kind of products you mentioned, I'm confused. You mentioned 10 products, what do I do? Okay, is there a particular one you can narrow down to and all that? You want just an over-the-shoulder kind of thing, so you can completely get this running in a flash, and then be sure to make your 5, 6, 7 figure monthly, even weekly. Now imagine if there's a platform that provides an avenue to work directly with me to help guide, direct, and watch over your shoulders and help you set up the process. Mark that word, help you set up the process, simplify it, so that the trial and errors are drastically reduced, if any at all, and you are launched into the easiest route to making your mini importation e-com journey a superb one. Would you be interested? Would it interest you? Is this something that is likely to interest you? Now, additionally, imagine it's possible to literally do almost all the hard work for you, give you a link to the hottest selling evergreen products, so you don't have to go through the rigors of finding them yourself and be submerged in the oceans of uncertainty. Imagine literally setting up the system for you. Imagine a platform whereby you can come in and you get to learn the nitty-gritty of having the mini importation business work for you by a closer monitoring and closer mentorship. Imagine if there's a system like that. Imagine literally setting up the system for you. How about that? That is more like giving you a license to print money and make this year your best ever, isn't it? Actually, I'm bringing you something super cool, something very, very super cool, in the form of something that will help you further pick my brain and rock mini import e-com to the fullest. I'm actually bringing you an offer that will easily help you build multiple businesses that can make you 1.5 million naira monthly, weekly, depending how bad you need money. Depending how bad you need money, because definitely it's not, everybody don't need money the same way. Some persons are just okay with 1,000 naira. Some persons are just okay with 100,000 naira. Some persons are just okay with 5 million naira every month. So depending on how much you want to make, because this business is something you can scale to any level you want it. Now let's assume you make 8 to 10,000 naira. The guy who just I just shared his testimony, the IT consultant, said he does 10,000 naira pure profit from a particular business. Imagine, let's assume you do 8,000 to 10,000 naira from each product after every expenses, right? Now, how many of such products do you think you need to sell to hit 1.5 million naira monthly? Now, how many of such products do your calculation, right? And if you do it right, you need about 150 pieces of products to hit 1.5 million naira monthly. Now, imagine if there's a system that can assure you of this 150, even 300. Why should you even be talking about 150 when you have an automated system that can help you get things done with a minimal input, right? You know what? It is possible. It is freaking possible. And the sweetest part is this platform I'm bringing you can get you that even more weekly. Recall 800k this morning for a week return. Now I'm on track to 1 million naira monthly. The process can be automated. That is the sweetest part. If you are busy, if you like freedom just like me, everyone likes the automation parts. Of course, anywhere I talk about this, everyone jump at the automation part because everybody wants to be free. They want to give more time to their family and have more time for other things that matters, why their business run for them. Well, you can't get the automation thing just like that. You can only get it if you are fast enough to join me in what I call the Ecom Domination Mastermind, EDM. You should be excited at this point, like this African child. So you will be sure of all this if you join me in what I call the EDM, Ecom Domination Mastermind. The question in your mind, I can guess right now, is I can join. Joining is not a problem, but will it be worth it? Well, I did this some time ago, the first batch, and here is a message from somebody who never thought it's possible to even make a naira from meat importation business. Said, "Good afternoon, sir. Abiago Mozo in our balances. I've come again. I just ran an ad for a week on a not so popular blog and made 7 sales of 19,000 naira on each product. Meanwhile, I spent just 25,000 naira to import 20 pieces of them and 20 on adverts, and it just sold only 7. That means it still has 14 left." I don't want to do the math here, right? And then this is another guy, a newbie from all the way Benin City, said, "Boss, good evening. Now I finally know the pains you guys go through, okay, on importation. First, thank you. The sales page, each time I run a campaign, I do get orders. The first campaign I ran, I lost 5 orders because I did not check my mails. I just hope when you are coming into the EDM, you do not let any order go missing. Promise me that, because if you complain, I'm going to spank you." Well, this is another guy, Femstick, said, "I must confess, bro, you are super hot. I have 3 outstanding orders that need to be sent out tomorrow. Be using AliExpress before wasting money. The 3 products I'm selling is less than $2 each, and I'm selling it for 10k. Bought the 35 pieces for less than 30,000 naira with shipping and everything, less than 50k. Just sold 6 for over 50k, still remaining 29. I don't even know the percentage I go use to calculate myself. This guy stays in Ibadan. AliExpress is a waste of time, and even Alibaba too safe. I must visit you if I come to Lagos next month." Then this another guy, Chiderani, is a very a more I respect so much. Say, "Hello, Pat. Truly, you are the grand commander of mini import business in Nigeria. Not sure anyone is contending that with you. Like Floyd Mayweather 50-0, you are the undefeated champ in this industry. Keep it up, Ndiwamaka. Cheers." If you're not convinced at this point, I wonder. Well, but if you're lucky to join the Ecom Domination Mastermind, here is what you're going to get. Let's run through what you get in the Ecom Domination Mastermind. First, you'll be enrolled into a 30 days EDM online coaching. Strictly online. 30 days. It's going to last for 30 days. Within these 30 days, you'll be drilled further on how best to, even while closing your eyes, go about everything e-com mini importation business. All right. If this is just what you want, if you walk into my office and you want that alone, I will charge you 30,000 naira online for 30 days. Just train you online for 30 days. That's if that is what you want, just that, right? That's 30k value. Then I will show you how to dominate 1688. I mentioned 1688, but dominating it is a different thing. I'll be showing you how you can dominate 1688, how you can, lead 1688 and turn it into your cash spinner. All right. 75% of mini importers still waste their money on AliExpress and Alibaba, like my Femstick guy just confirmed. Due to the language barrier, they run away. They are lost on how to navigate 1688.com, where things sell at 200% cheaper price. But inside EDM, I'll be showing you how to use 1688 with your eyes closed. Please keep that on your head and remind me every time how to use 1688 with your eyes closed. If you want to learn that on a good day, that's the 25,000 naira value. Then I'll give you a jealously guided list of 20 evergreen hot products. 20 evergreen hot products. 20, not 10. 20. As you already know, these products are products that never saturate. They are always in hot demand day in, day out, recession or not, change or not. So we give you a list of 20 of them you can import at any time and use the Insider Ninja strategy to sell them. Then I will link you up to all the contacts you ever need. These contacts are worth 75,000 naira if you want them. If you want them, they are worth, if you want just them, they are worth over 75,000 naira. I will link you up to these suppliers, all the contacts, all the suppliers, all the people I've done business with, all the links I have, all the products, sellers I know that sell the cheapest and they are the best. I give them to you, right? Then I will show you how to unearth hot products yourself. It is not enough giving you 20 hot products, spoon feeding you. I will show you how to dig up more so that you can even become a hot product powerhouse. You can even get them and sell them to people. I mean, just sell them. Tell somebody product A sells. This is it. And I will charge you 10k to just give you. I have a lot of my students who do that. Then I'll teach you how to create profitable funnels that bring in steady profits. I'll take you through the nitty-gritty of creating a funnel. On every marketer's lips, who know their own, they say, if you're not using funnel, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Remember I told you with a funnel, you can sell your multi-level marketing product, not just imported items. Any evergreen products. Products that offer product problems a lot of people have that are evergreen. You can use funnel to sell them and reduce your involvement up to 80%. Right? The same funnel that helps you easily build 5, 6, 7 figure business. Right? If you want me to teach you funnel a good day, 75,000 naira, I will charge you. So it's 75,000 naira value, just that alone. Then I'll solve the issue of too many returns for you. Statistics have actually shown that many people quit this business because they can't stand the huge returns. We share with you tips and secrets that have enabled us reduce return rates by 75%. Then I'll give you access to the Recession Escape course. This is a course I've never launched in the public, and I don't want to launch it because of the profitability. What's the course about? It is a simple home study course that would help you start doing 5 to 6 additional figures while staying in your cubicle in Nigeria, in your home in Nigeria, in your office in Nigeria, selling your imported items to top e-com virgin African countries like Ghana, Tanzania, Liberia, sitting in Nigeria, getting your money into your Nigerian bank account without picking any call, without traveling. You sit right home, right at your home, and make this happen. I've never released that course to the public. I created it earlier this year. I've never released it to the public, and I am actually not going to release it because of the profitability. I have people doing 1 million naira just selling to Ghana market alone while seated in Nigeria. Now I'll be handing you over that course, and if I'm to ever reveal it, make it available for the public, you should be going for 25,000 naira. Then I'll give you a $197 worth drag and drop InstaBuilder software. What this software does is it saves you 150,000, 200,000. You pay web designers to build your funnel for you, right? It helps you build, even a moron, build your funnel, because you have to build funnels, build pages. This is a drag and drop tool that just help you build this thing in 10 minutes. It sells for $197, and you get it. That's about 72,899. You'll be getting a piece of this software for free, and you have the right to use on multiple domains. Sell it to people if you want. Then I'll give you my gun in the head strategy of bypassing high cost of private label. Remember, my friend was forced to always pay $4,100 because you want to private label that car scanner, right? Over 1.4 million naira. Yeah. But I'll give you my gun in the head strategy that will enable you go around that private labeling without even paying MOQ, without even beating the MOQ requirement, without even buying or having to dance to their tune. I'll give you that strategy. This strategy is known to nobody in this country apart from the few persons I've revealed them to, right? Then I will show you how to create your own unique videos for your marketing purposes using images in 10 minutes. You need no software, no tool. Things you need are already will provide for you inside the EDM platform, e-com domination platform, right? So that you can stay safe from video copyrights, create your own unique videos in minutes. Funnel. Then I have a plan. All the real values for all these things are about 415,000, 370,000 naira. 415,000. That means if I calculate all these things, all these values in red, you would get about 415,370. All right. But then I have a plan. There's a plan. I don't want to make this a marketing message, a marketing jargon on all those stuffs. I'm going straight to the point. I'm telling you exactly what I plan to help you do because you've watched to this end of the presentation, to this part of the presentation. All right. And what is the plan? The e-com domination mastermind is only meant to admit 50 persons. But I want to prove a point with a lesser number. And the point I want to prove is this. When a lesser number gets results, definitely they will send it to me. They can't hide it. Then I would use it to tease subsequently and then increase the price time by 3, whatever the e-com will be selling for at this point. That is just it. So I'm opening access to the first 25 persons to use them to prove a point out of the 50. So the second 25 persons will be getting it at a real cost or at a higher cost. But this first 25 persons will get a chance of getting it at a ridiculously discount price. And that is actually at a whooping 88% discount. And that should amount to you not paying the 415,000 naira now, but 29,999 naira. How awesome is that? Am I going crazy? No, I'm not going crazy. My head knots are still screwed real tight. And I'm doing this for a reason. I've just explained. The first 25% get in at 29,999 naira. Right? By the time they start getting results, and I'm very, very sure before the 35 days elapses, before the 30 days elapses, they will start getting massive great results. Even from the first week, second week, you start getting results. Then the results will now help me, increase the price of this same EDM and have the other person pay even 150,000 naira, the second 25% to get it. Yeah, 29,999 naira. You heard that right. So take advantage right now. Click on the link below this video. Yeah, this presentation. And if you do that right now, like if you just go ahead and click on that link right now, I will do something crazy that will make you want to jump into the sky, right? I will give you access to an awesome bonus that will get you so excited. Maybe like that, man. And what is this bonus exactly? It is actually one of my best selling courses. As a matter of fact, this is a course you should have, no matter the level you are in mini importation business. If today is the first time hearing about mini importation business, boom, it will do it for you. If you're also looking at taking your results to the next level, boom, again, it will do it for you. The course is called E-com Tycoon. And it's about demystifying mini importation business and translating it into a 7-figure earner, even if it's your first time at it. The course sells for 10,000 naira, yeah, and yeah, it's a sold over 2,500 copies in Nigeria alone. And yeah, I don't have the data for the number of states outside the country, yeah. So if you take action right now, I'm gonna be giving you this course for free. Like it's more than over 7 hours documented, recorded video, a course that shows you everything you need to know about mini importation business, right? Demystifying mini importation business and translating it into a 7-figure earner, even if it's a first time at it, and it's worth 10,000 naira, but you're gonna be getting it for what? Free! Free! Basically, the course shows you a new brand system that helps anyone find hot in demand products for $3, right? $3 is less than $3. Yeah, I don't know what it is here. Local currency, but $3 is just what anybody can afford, right? This course shows you how to find
a hot in demand product for less than $3, pay in Naira or your local currency. All right, that means you don't have issue. You will be having issues with dollar payment. How do I send my payment? Or you pay in your local currency, like you do a transfer or you deposit it to a bank account. Yeah, and then this product gets shipped to you in 5 days or less. As a matter of fact, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. But then let's keep it cool. 5 days, and shows you the easiest places to sell them for 500k to 1 million naira profit weekly, not monthly. Yeah, this course shows you all this, and you'll be getting it for free. Like if you jump in right now. So all together with this course, with this bonus, you're getting value of 415,370 in value plus 10,000 naira. That is this course, right? And that's that brings you to a total of 425,370 in value for just 29,999 naira. But that's only if you act fast. So take advantage right now. Click on the link below this video, and if you do that right now, you will getting that extra bonus right now. Right now, yeah, my system has been actually configured to detect that you took action immediately and that you are getting that bonus. Now let's think of it this way. Assuming all this offer did for you was guarantee you a steady 6 to 7 figure monthly income, would it be worth it? Do you think it will be worth it? If it make you achieve those tall goals you've always had but haven't been able to achieve, do you think it will be worth it? What if it make you the envy of folks around you? Would it be worth it? What if I further sweeten the deal, the pot for you? What if I further do that by throwing in what I call the fast action takers bonus? Fast action takers only bonus. Like I think people who actually take action in the presentation, right? They are getting this one. The other one, if you're fast, you get that one. Maybe tomorrow, next, you get the other bonus. But this one is what I call the presentation only bonus. That's the fast action takers bonus. And it's something super ninja cool. And it's 55,000 naira worth. And what exactly it is? It's actually a course written by one of my team members. One of the guys who handle our Facebook advertising. Yeah, I got him to do a course. And he calls it the Facebook Profit Masterclass. Facebook Profit Masterclass. What's it all about? Not just about selling your mini imported items, but this involves you selling anything sellable, anything legitimate that you need to sell, real estate, relationship, your book, whatever. How to place them profitably on Facebook and sell them spending less, right? So if you come in right now, altogether you are getting 415,370 naira in value, plus 10,000 naira in value, and then plus 55,000 naira in value, totaling 480,370 naira value. Wonderful. And all these things for just 29,999 naira investment today. So you only qualify to get this fast action taker bonus if you come in before, wow, I mean the fast action bonus. If you come in before 11:59 p.m. tomorrow, I don't know what time it is for you, but once you come in 11:59 p.m. tomorrow, because the system actually have captured the time and then it knows when you're watching this. So if you come in between before 11:59 p.m. tomorrow, then you would automatically qualify for all these bonuses. So it's up to you. Take advantage right now. Click on the link below this video. Yeah, whether it's orange or not, whatever, just click on the link. You see a link there below this video, and if you do that right now, you'll be presented with a page like this. It's likely a page like this, even if things are checked, but it's more or less going to be a page like this. And here you have two options of payment. Right, first one is making a bank deposit, internet ATM transfer, mobile money, whatever, however way you do transfer, however way you send money to account, is accepted here. So just do that to the account details on the website, and after that you see an email address on the website that you'll be on, right? Send an email to that email address with details of your payment, your name, your address, your phone number, and then we'll get back to you. Try to get back to you, as a matter of fact, within 5 hours. Yes? Right? Then the second option is for people who are technology driven, like myself. I don't like waiting. People who hate waiting. Like you pay, you don't want to wait for 1 hour, you don't want to wait for 2 hours, you don't even want to wait for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. You want to pay immediately, no matter what time it is for you. You want to pay immediately and you want to get access. And the cool thing here, This method is backed 1000% by CBN, right? It's 100% secured. If you know Paystack that powers this payment, they are backed by CBN. CBN can withdraw the license anytime, so they dare not mess up, right? So if you are like me, you don't like waiting at all, then I want to use the second option. So you click on that link that says click here to pay online. You put your card details. It's 100% secure, right? I think at a point, they'll send a token or something. Yeah, send you something to your phone, a pin to put it to the website. That's to verify that you actually own the card. Because imagine if somebody is trying to use your card and they send the pin to you, the person cannot proceed. That's a security measure. But if they send it to you, you supply it, and boom, the payment goes through, and you'll be instantly redirected to the membership area where you get access to the e-com domination mastermind. How cool is that? That means even if the time it is for you right now, you're watching it at 11 a.m. or 12:01 a.m. and then you don't want to even wait. You use the second option, you pay immediately, you're getting access, you're devouring all the contents of the e-com domination mastermind. And whichever way, after payment, you get to click on a link, whether you pay through the bank, deposit, transfer, whatever, or you pay through the Paystack option, second option. You send the link, you definitely get to the same link, and then you get access to this kind of a page, right, where you fill in your name, your email address, your phone number, and then you click. Okay, sorry, so this is actually where if you click on the first option, this is the kind of page you see. Yeah, all right. Then you fill out your details. You click on Pay Now, and then you start seeing the various options. First of all, is the card. You click on the card. You can actually put your card details there, 16-digit number, and then you put the card expiry, and then the next thing will be to put the CVV. That's the 3 number at the back of your card, right? This works internationally. Even if from Ghana, Jamaica, so long your card is Master or Visa, it works, right? Then the next option there is also, you can also pay via bank. Here, there are a couple of banks they work with, allowed by Wema, First Bank, Guarantee Trust Bank, Citibank, a lot of other banks, right? So you click on it and you follow the prompts on the website, and you should be good to go. All right, then there's also the option of GTB 737. All right, GTB 737, where you must be a GTB account holder. When you click on that GTB 737, all right, when you click on the GTB 737, you have you just click on it, you see a code. Please don't dial this code. You have to get a unique code on your screen. You copy the code, dial it on your phone, and instantly the page will automatically redirect you to the thank you page. That's how crazy technology can get in this modern time. So you copy that link, dial it on your phone exactly the way it is, and boom, the money is just like you're doing star 737 in your GTB. So they work with GTB, it's 100% safe and 100% secure. So whatever way you are done, once you're done, you will automatically be redirected to a page like this, right? Whether you pay by bank or using Paystack option, any of those things there, then you get a page like this where you put in your name. As you can see, that's my name there. And then the next thing you put in your email. Please make sure you're putting in the right, correct email, because that's where your detail will be sent to. So once you do that, you click on send my details, right? Send my EDM details, send my EP details, whatever you see there, click on it. And once you click on it, we'll send you an email into your inbox. So check your inbox or spam folder with details of what you paid for with a link. Now, this is the link there. So when you click on that link, it takes you to a page like this. As you can see, it says e-com domination mastermind, where you get access to all the videos, all the resources, all the things we promised in the EDM, all those things, plus more that I wouldn't, that's hidden here that I wouldn't even want you to see now. Like, I want you to regret not getting access to this platform, right? So you get to this, you get to watch the video, whatever time it is for you, you're watching the video, diverging it, you are getting back to us. You can see there's a contact support email there dedicated for these purpose, which we can reach you and we check almost often, right? So you can learn, reach us, watch the courses, reach us, and boom, we're good to go. Now that you've seen all the goodies that you're missing, if you don't jump in right now, you are left with 2 choices. And the first one is do nothing and take not this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free. Or second option, pony up this small investment today compared to all the values you get in return and just give it a shot. Well, if you get access now, I assure you it will be a wise choice, because your life, I am very 100% sure, will change as a result. Because these same secrets here, even smaller secrets here, Some of them, not even all of them, have changed a lot of persons, moved them from point of washing car to the point of living in abundance. So what about you that's getting more? Right? I assure you it will be a wise choice because your life will change for it. But if you decide not to join us, it won't be fine, but that's still a choice. Yeah, and I'll respect that. But for only 29,999, remember, for only 29,999 and not over 480,000 naira, you are getting access to all those things we listed. Right? All those things we listed. Just imagine all these things. Imagine just one of them, 30,000, 25,000, 35,000, 75,000. I mean, all these things. You're getting access for this one-time low investment of 29,999 naira. So take advantage right now. Click on the link below this video and you're good to go. Right? Definitely you should have some questions. There will be some questions. You can email me at pat@patrickbugidi.com for your questions and we'll take it off from there. Thank you for watching this presentation. I hope to, do more and get more to you, give you more value. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you inside the EDM platform. Thank you.